Cancer is the second leading cause of death in America, and each year more than 16,000 children are diagnosed with cancer in the U.S. alone. According to a report published in Future Oncology magazine, cancer patients typically spend between $1,700 and $4,700 out of pocket per year for direct treatment costs and medical bills. These increasingly high numbers do not include the many indirect costs of cancer treatment, including housing and transportation expenses. Between medical bills, chemotherapy, radiation, and the emotional tolls of treatment, cancer patients should not also have to worry about where they are staying or how they will get to medical centers. With this thought in mind, I wanted to help the numerous families in Houston undergoing cancer treatment at MD Anderson, specifically cases related to childhood cancer, and I volunteered with a local organization called a Shelter for Cancer Families. Cancer is such a widespread issue that currently has no cure, and housing organizations such as a Shelter for Cancer Families need more support.
Hello, my name is Madeline McBrenera. I am the Manager of Operations for a Shelter for Cancer Families. We are a nonprofit located in Houston. We have been serving cancer families for 20 years. We provide free housing, navigation services, and celebrations. Housing is the biggest component of what we provide, and through the generous donations of people in Houston, around the country, and our volunteers, we were able to purchase this amazing building in July of 2019. We are within miles of MD Anderson, and because of this building, we can provide 15 families housing at one time. Since our inception 20 years ago, we have actually provided over 26,000 nights of free housing to cancer families, and we hope this continues.
So I wanted to ask about how many families stay with your organization each month, and how has the pandemic affected your ability to house families?
Our building has 15 units, so at any given time we can house 15 families at a time. We were lucky enough, that we had a founder who knew what she was doing, and when we bought the building, we made sure that each unit would be self-contained. We added washer and dryers to each unit because at first it was a community laundry room, and Missy knew that would not work, and each unit has kitchens, and each unit we don't have a central hallway. It's outside. So during the pandemic, it did not affect us at all. Each family is completely self-contained. They do not come in contact with another family. So we were very lucky that we'd set it up that way. A lot of facilities had to close. It couldn't house cancer families, but we were able to. We don't always have all 15 units occupied because we could have a family coming, we think tomorrow, and MD Anderson says, never mind, you're not ready, come the next week. So it's always fluctuating up and down how many families at a given time we have, but we are able to have 15 at a time. There isn't one reason you can't stay with us. We house families, we house young people, we house old people. We let the whole family come. Some places you can only have one person stay with you. We let the whole family come and stay with you. So there's no income requirements. There's no requirements at all. So anybody can stay with us. It's just based on, first come, first serve, and what's available.
As some of you may know, September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and throughout this month of September, I worked with the Shelter for Cancer Families on their Hearts of Gold campaign. As part of the Hearts of Gold campaign, I led a Gold Rush team of about 20 people in the Siena community, and for every night of September, we moved yard signs and collected donations.
As a brief summary of my LOC project, I led a Gold Rush team as a part of a Shelter for Cancer Families September campaign. To raise both donations and awareness for childhood cancer, I moved gold cancer ribbon yard signs to different houses in Siena each night of September. The campaign worked as a chain, where the first house the yard signs were placed at could donate to ASCF and nominate the next house to Gold Rush, or move the signs to. This process would continue from September 1st to September 30th, and each household was given information on how to help a Shelter for Cancer Families' efforts. My team split up moving the ribbon signs every night, and I also coordinated collecting cash donations and documenting donations made online. I wanted to participate in this campaign because I personally know patients fighting cancer, and I wanted to help alleviate some of the staggering costs of cancer treatment and finding housing during treatment close to medical centers. I believe my LOC project was a success. For only covering a couple subdivisions in Siena, my Gold Rush team was able to raise over $1,000 in donations. In total, the Houston Hearts of Gold campaign collected over $70,000 that went towards a shelter for cancer families and their housing efforts. This was the first year that Hearts of Gold used ribbon yard signs to raise both donations and cancer awareness, and it worked effectively. After Childhood Cancer Awareness Month in September, I continued volunteering with ASCF throughout the year. With the help of our school's Key Club, I took Halloween goodie baskets for the kids staying at the ASCF apartments in Houston, and we sent Valentine's Day cards to the cancer families throughout February. My LOC project was only a small contribution to the fight against cancer, and I would like to encourage others, whether they know a cancer patient or not, to donate to cancer research or housing organizations, or to even go out and volunteer at cancer treatment centers.